It makes a lot of sense with TA and Snap.
I don't think it was an easy pick. I think, I mean, there's like some gyro.
Like a J, so you know, maybe his evil twin Jaiga.
Yeah, they were giving each other shit in the lobby too.
But you love seeing it,
talking
though,
about
right?
talking about the colors. It's like, oh, Taiga's always in that bottom position on the team. That brown, that orange color.
That's such a weird thing to tease each other.
Dude, it is a thing with Dota players, though. It's like, you never want to be the bottom guy.
Yeah. Taiga, though, taking a lot of damage, gets the hop off on Sania, but he is going to be the first blood.
Even if, like, some offlaner gets picked, where Troll is not necessarily very good against it.
Yeah, because with the Dragon Knight, generally speaking, you're not going to see a lot of aggression come out against him because he's very tanky, but the Snapfire. Misha gets clicked down here by Boxy. Back off of Yurogi. Knight jumps forward, Sania. Again, it's these two. They're just poking away at each other. They know that Taiga's on his way over to this mid lane. Mickey sitting a little low here. Cookie out forward. We'll get the stun. It will protect BZM. Taiga may die for this, though. In fact, he will.
No good.
As down he goes here in the mid lane.
So BZM did have 8 stick charges, but with 3 heroes mid, it's still nice to save him like that.
Oh my God,
probably
yeah.
can actually kill him in this lane. Even if he hits level 5, like there is always kill threat on him. It's not exactly how it used to be. It's really just a stunner.
BZM, oh, he wants this. He uses those remnants, goes a little bit further, gets the slide off. This cracks me up because we call this the NA special usually when you use all of your remnants.
Turn kill, which, you know, would be decent, but it's Ember. Like, if he has Flame Guard up, it's really difficult to kill him, even if you TP in there and he's low HP. So you have to right-click him to death, which is hard to do at this point.
Now the TP coming up top. Zoom in here. Mickey's here. He wants to kill on Misha. Gonna go right into the trees. Drag back. That shield crash up. One more hit. Mickey will collect the kill on Misha. Teleports are coming out though. Taiga making his way over. But BZM made his way to the top lane. The cookie hop back over onto Zai. They'll take down Zai. They want Mickey too. Can they get there in time though? He's used up a lot of that mana. BZM, he wants this kill. It's just going to chase after them. It's a slow chase. He's taking too much tower damage. Taiga throwing out the scatter blast will connect over onto 2 and slow them down. But BZM, he's sitting very...
So I feel like if you're going Armlet DK, maybe it does actually put him back to that state of like being unkillable, because it is a lot of armor and regen.
Again, another move here. BZM joining in, has his eyes on Zai. Big melt strike coming out, need a little bit more damage. Zai will die. That definitely doesn't feel good whenever you have to do the walk shame back to lane.
Yeah, especially right before your most important timing, which is level 6.
Sitting up here, double damage does get snapped up by Insania as they find a kill on Taiga over in the bottom rune spot. Mickey, though, is getting chased down. Lots of damage over onto BZM. They have to watch out. Matu in the vicinity, making his way over. Throws out the slow with the axes. BZM turns back around. It's just going to sidestep because in comes Boxy. And this is looking like Misha's going to have to pay for this here.
Other 2 cores are Tangolier and a Storm Spirit. So if I'm not hitting towers, even though I really like to farm, we're not going to get any towers, so I have to sack my game a bit and do that.
All right, we get the drag back immediately, though. Ember running away. Taiga is left behind. Misha trying whatever he can to try to help out a little bit, but they're going to run that forward. Can they get a kill on Insania? Yes, they can, but the follow-up with a really nice early spike. Can they get the kill on Taiga? The rolling thunder coming on through. They'll kill BZM, and they'll protect their stack.
Just using it as a bait, really.
Mars here, though. Mar gonna challenge it, gets a lot of those last hits. Very tanky.
My boy's got a full armlet already.
He's a big boy, the Samar, the friendo. Zai joining in, Boxy giving the click. Samar's here.
He's very slow with just an armlet. That is one issue.
Got some cookies to put some pep in his step, right?
That disarm is such a pain in the ass this game. It's so interesting because you'd think like some guy that's getting a Battle Fury obviously wants to farm, right? But he's been the one that's pressuring towers, and Insania is just getting solo killed.
The tips comes out.
That's
a little bit of rivalry, I would say. And the drag back over onto Amar. Gonna take a couple heroes to try to get this kill, though. Toggling quite well, zipping forward again. Couple more clicks. The rolling thunder comes in, and it's gonna be Boxy who actually gets the final hit. 50 out forward. They're a little bit off the mark now. And like we said, Misha's just able to go throw him in that little bubble, and they disengage. stage, just like that. Zai jumping in though, Misha, Taiga nearby, doesn't have that cookie up for another couple seconds. He's gonna try to slow them down just a little bit, but they'll find the kill on Matu thanks to the poison. Misha will fall, they'll find another kill on Taiga. Zai gets himself a double kill. These fights and initiate. Smoke play coming out from OG. They know exactly where they are. Making their way over, but they have their own smoke over on the side of Liquid as they're going to back out. Xenia left behind. BZM walking right in front. Misha just going to casually throw out a little bit of blink forward here from Amar, but it was a bait. They go right back in with the Rolling Thunder. Nice disruption though, buying them a little bit more time thanks to Misha, but it's not enough as Amar does eventually melt here. As Matu just starts wailing away on everyone. Dude holding into Blaze as a bit coming in from Mickey. They'll find the kill on Misha. As now they'll throw those long-range Snapfire kisses and Mickey taking a lot of damage. Yurogi joining back, but Zai, they want this kill on the Pango. They gotta move a little bit faster. They'll hold him in place. A scatter blast, just a little bit more damage. Cookie hop forward, and down will go the Pangolier.
So that was a literal 1-for-1, I'm pretty sure. That was a 5 in an off lane for a 5 in an off lane.
Reload coming in hot here. Mickey needs some help. As they'll try to make the plays over to Yurogi, they found themselves Taiga instead.
Kills Amar and then also hits the final stun onto Misha. It ends up being a 1-for-1, but I think considering you get smoked into, and that's the reveal of the death on TA, you're pretty happy with that for like.
Oh boy, we just saw this fight, didn't we?
Yeah, this is the same fight.
Well, Misha's gonna die. They'll buy back. They want to get back in Amar. He's a tanky boy, but is he tanky enough to zip forward again? There's gonna be a Yule. Like a little bit more time. Amar trying to tap. Get the ball over onto Zai. They're trying so hard to kill this dragon. I thought eventually find it, but they'll end up losing Boxy and Matu in the process. And they'll find themselves one more kill. Mickey, you stayed a little bit too long, my friend.
All right, well, Amar found a way.
Especially when the enemy team was all dead. For the most part.
Yeah. It gives you the ability to like pick people off across the map. And I mean, they already have that ability with Dragonite, but what better way is there to play Snapfire? It's just such a solid build.
They are about to have their own global presence as TA does have herself an ag sector. But before we get to that point, we will end up losing Misha here in the bottom lane.
Still, like you know, you're almost always gonna have buyback as a 5. Your death timer's the shortest. You can just walk in, like press all of your spells, and then also like if your 5 is dead and the enemy team overextends, you can still fight. Like that is not necessarily true if your Dragonite dies or if your Ember Spirit dies, for example. Like they go for a smoke after their 5 dies.
UZM throwing out the hold, follows the Snapfire kisses, and Mickey's just evaporated.
Oh, the mysteries.
They want more too, OG. Still wants to continue to just hit creeps, and if you're taking away the safety net, you might be able to take out Taiga instead. Rolling Thunder, that's a dead Taiga, and now they don't have to worry so much as they're still looking for a bit more. Zai zipping forward here, followed up with Mickey. The disruption now, trying to buy BZM a little bit more time, does have that BKB. So he's going to just have to remnant his way out of this fight and use the BKB defensively.
Like I said, both of these teams feel like they've been on the cusp of, you know, team wiping for the entire game, and all they need is like to kill one hero, and then I think either carry can snowball and chase and like kill a bunch of heroes here. So both teams feel this this pressure that like, okay, we could like blow this game wide open at any moment.
They're trying to find this opening here on the side of OG. BZM will get revealed, just throw out the shackles, goes in through again, has a BKB, the scatter blast coming out from Taiga. Cookie out forward, that'll be no Foxy to help Matu out in this fight. They're gonna try to fight through, Rolling Thunder, again, another save coming out here for Misha on himself this time. Although he is silent second, they're finding this opening. Can they get the kill over on Misha? Insania sitting very, very low. They'll kill Insania first. Misha next to follow, but Zai taking a lot of damage. There's gonna be buybacks coming out from both of these support heroes. Yurogi hiding in the meld, waiting patiently. Boxy rejoining here with this relocate. Wants to try to help out. Matu's sitting a little bit low. They'll be able to go and pop Matu, and they'll turn right back around again. This score is looking very sick, but Misha comes back in with the save. Can they keep Yurogi alive? Is the question. He's gonna make it out. They're gonna high five all the way through. They kill Boxy. They team wipe Liquid, and they get the Roche all for themselves.
Yeah, there it is. I mean, like it could have gone. Oh, wait.
Thanks for kind and nice.
I mean,
oh no! Imagine you just survived that fight. The hard work that Misha put in during that fight to watch Cortez of Roshan?
Well, I'm just thinking you're 5-0-9 against this new Liquid.
It's only 7 to Roshan.
You're feeling yourself, and if frickin' AI, an NPC kills you, like, that sucks.
Oh, it's okay. BZM will happily help himself. Smoked up over on the side of OG. He's trying to get some information. Will find themselves Matu. Hold him into place. Back off a little bit. Amar getting into position. The Io coming in. We'll be able to save him. He's going to end up paying for this with his life. Well, Matu does go to the tower.
Yeah,
so
Liquid wants to fight.
Hoping to catch them off guard. Just a plonk right on Boxy. Plus F and chat. Oh, and there's a double damage rune in the top area.
They see Mickey because they have that nice observer.
But look at the way they circle like a bunch of sharks. Mickey didn't even get a chance to... So it's kind of, it's the idea of war, right? The idea of warfare is that you wear your opponents down to the point where they're forced to do something out of desperation. And you're forced to go and try to get rid of some of those resources. And this is, you know, they managed to get the hit off. They're going to get the disarm over onto the troll, though, and he just can't do anything here. Mickey's the big dude that already take out Sadia. Sadia buying back. You can see those Snapfire kisses getting dumped up, but they have the BKBs. This will take down Misha, so there's no save available here for the side of OG should they need. Nice cookie out there coming out from Tiger to get the kill over onto Zai. Lots of damage being placed over to Boxy. They'll get the kill on Boxy as well. Another 5 back. This little Wisp wants to be a part of the fight, jumping back over onto Tiger. Nice scatter blast, but with Boxy tethering up, we'll be able to go. Finally help the kill off Tiger. Yurogi, big hits coming out. Mickey falls, Boxy falls. Yurogi does so much damage at Matu. They have nothing to cancel out the stun here, and he is going to make it out. Looking very, very nervous on the way out.
I could see what Liquid were trying to go for in that fight. They were trying to chain stun a lot of the time what Ember Spirit players do, so it doesn't surprise me.
Ooh, are we about to get an ads for Mr. Shadow Demon? Who's getting this? Is it Amar?
Nah, dude, that's a support. You don't give supports the Ags.
Potential yet. They're still training. They're still learning. They're getting the chance to play against very large names. It's a pretty cool thing. Yurogi taking a little bit of damage here, does have the Aegis, doesn't seem too concerned, just going to continue to poke. And like we said, it's coming down to who has the most resources in these fights, because they're pretty tight, it feels like, a lot of the times. But if you could chip away at their health, right? If you could start a fight where some of the heroes over on the side of Liquid are just a little bit lower, that can determine how everything goes down. Pokemon, he's in. Gonna zip in with BZM, the long range kisses. Oh, 2 on the back lines here from BZM. He just goes and cleans up both of them here. As now he's just going to keep moving around. Matu running for his life. They have that BKB on him as I rolling around, trying to force them off of this tower. They'll go, and they don't have any creeps just yet, but they're on their way. So they'll take down the tower. They're going right for a finish here.
All right.
All right, boys. All right, I see you. Matu, the jump forward again from Amar. Look at this. Yurogi's just like, all right, Amar, you do your thing. I'm just going to hit these buildings. I would like to win this game. Please and thank you. Cookie out for it. Another save over to the back lines.
Look at the DK slope on Scotty.
And he's so tanky here. Look at him. So, yeah, they're doing a lot of damage, but, like, this is just not looking good for Matu here as they have some big damage coming up from Yurogi, coming up from BZM. Mickey jumping forward, has that BKB, but taking too much damage from the TA. They'll get Matu. Matu having to fight back now. Old Tumbiangi. The damage is being done to the towers. The Ancient is exposed. I don't know what Liquid Matumbabe can do right now as Mickey. They're trying to find anything. They're trying to punish Amar. They can't even do it. Mickey will fall. A cookie hop forward. They've got their eyes again. They'll kill Matumba Man. And this is looking like this game is very much belonging to the side of OG.
Yeah, that's it.
There it is. There's the GG call. OG, they're looking real good.
I mean, these are just 2 exceptional world-class teams, and I think if you're Liquid looking at that game back, you just think, like, the way that OG played their team fights was extremely good. They were always jumping the back lines, and Liquid did try